This is the hair right out of the bonnet. I had this crochet human hair in for some time. I'm gonna show you how I basically take it out and refresh it before I'm about to go somewhere. First, wake up. I literally don't do anything but put water and mousse. That's the only two things I use. Sleep in a bonnet. First, I just refresh the rest. So I'm gonna show y'all how I do it. Separate this in half. And I kind of just finger detangle as I'm spraying the water. I'm almost done detangling, so that's really good. Like, this does not shed. It's not really anything to do. It's not really like high maintenance. But I love this curly hair. Like, okay, it's pretty much detangled now. So this side right here is detangled. As you can see, my fingers can run smoothly through it. And this side is just me waking up. But already the curls are revived. They look juicy. Let me show you guys the ends. Looks so pretty. This is the hair right out of the bonnet. And this is the hair reviving it with curls. I need to get y'all a mist bottle like this so you don't have to keep on squeezing the spray bottle and it just mists for you. You could just squeeze this like 3 times and it just mists. Oh, it's very convenient. Me, I really don't have any leave out. Oh, excuse me. I really don't have any leave out. I have like my edges and stuff. On TikTok, we're saying like the part is really wide. Yeah, because my hair is really thin on the side, but I really wanted the side part. But you just gotta make do. And honestly, it's crochet. This is not some type of like sew-in or frontal. So these are my real edges. So yeah, 2 packs of curly Burmese curly hair from Eula Hair to do the whole thing. I didn't think the 2 packs was gonna be enough. I don't know why, but it was. I was actually really surprised. I think this is completely detangled now. Said like minimal shedding, like barely anything. I think this is out of my whole head. This is all I have as far as shedding. I recommend if you have curly crochet hair or just curly hair that's weave in general, to get a curl mousse, not just any mousse, but a mousse that's specific for curls. The pattern, I really love the mousse, and I feel like you get a lot out of the bottle. And yeah, and it smells really good, kind of like floral. But I just rake this mousse through just to define the curls. Then once I have mousse on one side, I like to finger coil some of them. So I'll just take it like this and wrap my finger around it and let it go just to define the curl a little bit more. I like finger coiling the ends of the hair just so it gives it like a thicker curl. I don't know why. That's just like what I like to do. I just like a thicker curl pattern. Okay, so I finger coiled this side, but I'm gonna do the same to this side. Add my mousse. Okay, so I'm about to clip my hair back. I clean my edges because they have a lot of gel. So for my edges, I like using Got To Be. That's just how I like to do. It's literally all the leave out I have, which is right here. And I move a little bit so that it's not looking so perfect with just all crochet hair. Just gonna take some Got To Be and do the edges. Since this side doesn't really show, like when I have my hair down, I don't really do too much to finesse this part because it's just not necessary. It's not gonna show. Try not to pull that piece. But I do think if I were to put the part in the middle, it probably wouldn't have looked so wide because hair is really thick in the middle, so I wouldn't have to worry about that. I did it on the side. It's definitely wider and my hair there is thinner, so. Okay, so this is how it's looking. I'm just gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let it dry like this and then that should be it.
I like pretty bitches like me too. She a mad hoe. I looked her up, she ugly too.
Okay, y'all, so I think it's time to take down my hair. But I think what I need to do is honestly detangle it before I take it down. I just feel like that would be the smartest thing to do. So I'm gonna go get my unbrush, detangle it all, and then start unbraiding my cornrows in the back so that I can take it out. Because I don't think I'm gonna try to take it out one by one. I think I'm gonna try to unbraid my hair so that they'll just start slipping out with the braids. So, but first I have to make sure it's detangled. Okay, so I detangled this side over here, and now I'm doing this side. I actually should put this in a section. As you can see, some areas I kind of just left blank because I just didn't need more hair. Well, I didn't feel like I needed more hair. But with this hairstyle, I definitely feel like you can wash it because it's human hair and it's not really gonna do anything as long as your braids are secure. Cause I wet it like every day, so I feel like you could definitely like wash it and condition it.
Whether it be Jamaica, Mexico, or wherever.
So as you can see, like I just have braids, cornrows going all the way down to the back. All I did was unbraid my hair and they just started sliding out after I detangled it, of course. Just made it a little bit easier. So as you can see, I'm unbraiding the first one and there's already one down at the bottom. As I'm unbraiding my hair, it just kind of slips out. Literally, it just came out that fast. And I didn't even notice I had it out. Like, it was really easy to take out. I just started to unbraid my hair little by little. And then I noticed, like, oh, yeah, they're slipping out now. So that's all I did to take them out. They are still in perfect condition. I can't wait to reuse them again and do a middle part and see how that comes out. Or maybe I'll do a part on the other side since my hair on the other side might be a little bit thicker. But yeah, I just unbraided my hair and they just started to um, fall from my hair. I didn't have any bad shedding or tangling or anything. I really love this hair and I'm so glad I tried it out. Crochet human hair is like the best invention they could have came out with. I was so sick of the sew-ins, tight sew-ins at that. Tight sew-ins, and as you can see, like there are small little knots that are still in them just because I pulled them down, so it created like a knot that I made initially. But I'm okay with that because they're very small and tiny, and I would still reuse the hair because the hair is really good. So yeah, if you still keep this in longer than I did, I think I only kept mine in about 2.5 weeks. I definitely recommend just washing it, detangling it, but not to, submerge your whole head in water. You don't want your braids to be, soaking wet. Just wash the hair so that the hair is getting washed and not your actual like braids underneath. That's what I would do, and just make sure that you dry it very well so that you're not laying down in wet braids. But if you guys try this, let me know. I really do think it's worth the purchase. I know people were skeptical, but I also have $15 off. You can use my name Ebony for $15 off of the Eula hair. I got the Burmese curly. I want to say I got the inches 20, but I did end up cutting it a little bit. And I am also 5'6", if that helps anybody, help with their purchase. But yeah, guys, thank you, faves, for watching my video. I really appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I ask you this every time. All the girlies are saying they're not really doing, I don't know, people are saying they're not really doing braids anymore. I feel like everybody's doing like minimal leave out with different stuff that's like not as much heat and stuff. So we'll see. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.